Hello students, welcome back to our channel. This dictation is specially prepared for steno aspirants and candidates appearing for the senior scale stenographer examination. The speed of this passage is 100 words per minute. Get your notebooks ready, sit comfortably, maintain proper posture and focus on accuracy along with speed. We will begin in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. In the court of the sessions judge, a criminal revision petition along with an application for regular bail was taken up for hearing full stop. Learned counsel for the applicant submitted that the accused had been in judicial custody for a prolonged period and that further detention was unnecessary in light of completion of investigation and filing of the charge sheet full stop stanza. It was argued that continued incarceration would amount to pre-trial punishment and violate the fundamental right to personal liberty granted under constitutional provisions governing fair procedure and due process full stop. Counsel for the applicant emphasized that the allegations were based primarily on circumstantial evidence and that no direct eyewitness had implicated the accused in the commission of the offense full stop. It was further submitted that the accused had cooperated with the investigation, had deep roots in the community, and posed no risk of absconding or tampering with evidence. Full stop. The defense highlighted the absence of prior criminal antecedents and contended that bail should be granted on reasonable conditions to ensure appearance before the court during trial and compliance with procedural requirements. Full stop. The learned public prosecutor opposed the application, arguing that the offense alleged was grave and had serious societal repercussions. Full stop. It was contended that release of the accused at this stage could result in intimidation of witnesses and interference with the administration of justice. Full stop. The prosecution emphasized that certain material witnesses were yet to be examined and that electronic evidence was still under forensic analysis. Full stop. According to the prosecution, the nature of allegations and strength of evidence justified continued custody to preserve integrity of the trial process and public confidence in the justice system. Full stop. During the course of arguments, the court examined the case diary and considered whether the investigation had been conducted in accordance with statutory safeguards. Full stop. Counsel for the applicant pointed out alleged irregularities in arrest procedures and delay in producing the accused before a magistrate. Full stop stanza. The prosecution responded that all procedural requirements had been followed and that minor deviations, if any, did not prejudice the accused. Full stop. The court observed that legality of arrest and compliance with procedural safeguards were relevant factors when considering the grant of bail and assessing fairness of investigation. Full stop. Another issue raised concerned the admissibility of certain confessional statements recorded during police custody. Full stop. The defense argued that such statements were involuntary and obtained under coercive circumstances, thereby rendering them unreliable and inadmissible except to limited extent permitted by law. Full stop. The prosecution clarified that it relied primarily on recoveries and independent evidence rather than the confessional statements themselves. Full stop. The court reiterated that voluntariness and compliance with statutory safeguards were essential to determine evidentiary value and to prevent misuse of custodial interrogation. Full stop. Arguments were also advanced regarding the recovery of electronic devices and documents allegedly linked to the accused. Full stop. The defense contended that seizure procedures were flawed and that independent witnesses had not been present during the search. Full stop. It was further submitted that the chain of custody had not been properly documented, raising doubts about authenticity of digital material. Full stop.